guys installing?
So we're going to be doing the Active Auto Work single mid pipe, and so that should really open up the sound quite a bit. And then Project Gamma has actually sent us their latest and greatest, the front mount full silicone intake setup, cold air intake setup, plus their downpipes. Nice. So this one's gonna be transformed a little bit when she's all said and done.
Looks nice, man.
Thank you.
We're gonna call you G80 Paul now.
Sure.
I know. G80 Paul now, or F80 Paul. It's too ingrained as F80 Paul, man.
I noticed people start tagging me now with both Instagrams.
Of course.
I don't know if that was a good idea or not. Now it's all split.
That's your alter ego, right?
Right. So we are back at the shop, CES Motorsport. We got F80 Paul here. You guys know him. Pretty massive in the S55 community. But he brought in his G80, as John said, and we're gonna be doing some work to it. It's gonna be exciting to see the difference afterwards. Beautiful spec, all black, competition G80. This thing looks really good in all black. I like it. I also love the contrast with the lighter interior. Looks super nice. Such a sick car, man. I love these G80s. S58 power plant. Cademan is going to be doing all the work today. Show you guys all the parts and then we'll get into it. Alright, starting with the Project Gamma intakes. The front bumper does need to come off. These are front mount intakes, so the idea is to see the cones through here. The difference here is that the Project Gamma has silicone tubing, so there's a little more flexibility to make them fit right, but obviously a little bit more intensive than your average intake install, but not too bad. Project Gamma, ceramic coated, right?
Ceramic coated. It's their new downpipes for the G8082s.
Yeah, these look really good. All right, I just laid everything out. You got the catless downpipes. They got a flex portion in them, which is nice. They're all coated. Look really good. Really good. Curious to see how they fit. Got the Project Gamma intakes. Now these are, like I said before, they're all silicone, which makes it a lot easier to install. With the front mount intakes, you definitely want to have that adjustability. Just makes your job 10 times easier. At the cones, they're like a black and silver finish, a little bit smaller to fit that front section. Hardware for the intakes, and the boys are going to town on the front bumper, pretty much the same as any other BMW front bumper. Bunch of 10mm bolts and plastic rivets, stuff like that. So, all right, front bumper's off. So this plastic piece right here is blocking where those intakes need to come through. So we are just going to remove this. You don't need to run that when you're running these front mount intakes. Also, if you ever decide to go back to stock, you don't have to deal with a cut plastic piece. That'd be factory one just sitting around. So I'm taking a couple things off. It's a bunch of little plastic push pins. Got to remove this piece up here. All one piece. I mean, it is nice that it's malleable. You know, you can like move it around and adjust it however you need to. Look, it wraps around your neck like it's your friend. Aww. There it goes. This lines up over here. That's like perfect. Slid right on it. And then this one. Go. I think you gotta go in the other way. So this is how they're gonna sit. This will back up a little bit. Cone. Pretty cool. I like how these are very flexible. It makes the install super easy. Bumper back on. See those cones peeking through. All right, moving on to the exhaust portion of everything. Here is the factory competition exhaust system on the G80. Downpipes are already in, both of them right here. Catless Project Gamma downpipes. Got those in, and then we're gonna work on the midsection. I think the best way to do this would be to just drop the entire thing, to be honest, and then we can measure it up while it's on the ground. He did the single pipe, which is supposed to have a really good tone to it. And then just like the equal length, it has a new brace that has a bit of a bevel to it because they tend to sit a little bit lower. So we'll install that as well. See, your factory one's flat. Factory system. We're doing this for measurement purposes. It's going to be a little bit easier. Oh yeah. The fitment's really good. Like bolted right up, super easy. All right, guys. So we just finished up the Project Gamma front mount intakes. Got it all fitted in there pretty good. Intakes come through on the front. See one cone right there, one cone right there. Pretty easy intake install, to be honest. I mean, everything is very flexible, being that these are all silicone, so you don't really have to fight too much to get it in. That was a simple one. I think F80 Paul is actually going to go ahead and flash in a tune real quick on this thing, and then we're going to start it up. All right, now we'll go ahead and lift the car up and show you guys the exhaust setup. Got the Project Gamma catless downpipes on it, and then the Active Auto Work single mid pipe with the factory rear section. All fits up real nicely. All right, so here is the Active Auto Work single mid. Plenty of room in the cross brace to give you that ridge down cross brace, just like the equal length mid pipes on the F8X. Comes across here, plenty of room into the Project Gamma catless downpipes. So this all looks really good, pretty easy to install. Probably about a half a day of work or so to do both intakes and the exhaust setup with the downpipes. We got F80 Paul putting on his G80 tune. All right, we're gonna go for a little ride. Oh, okay, E60 custom map. Sweet. Well, it's nice to finally have you on the channel, Mr. F80 Paul.
Good to meet you as well.
Absolutely. Beautiful car, by the way. So custom E60 tune, right? You
Yes,
said?
E60.
Custom E60 tune.
Changed it from a stage 1 to a stage 2
Cool.
with the DCAT.
Nice. Using boot mode platform, I assume?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, you'll be good.
Oh my god. That sounds crazy. Wow, this thing pulls so good. Holy crap. That is impressive. Oh my god. This thing pulls really good, really good for an E6, just a straight up E60 map. How much power do you think it's making?
It's
It's hard to say.
It's hard to say. Maybe
6?
It's over 6.
It's over 6. Yeah, I think it's over 6.
Just got a lot funner and sounded a lot better.
It certainly did. All of the things. It sounds really, it's got a great tone to it too.
It does.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that is impressive. I need an S58 in my life. Jeez. How do we do that to the GTS? We gotta make it feel like that. Oh my gosh, this is that's crazy. That is crazy. So, did you do the Femto unlock?
Yes.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Oh man, that is wild. That is wild. I haven't been in a G80 with an actual unlock yet. I've only been in the piggyback once.
JB14.
And it is a big, big difference. I mean, the custom tune, especially with the E60, makes a world of difference. I didn't know that you had E60.
Plus, with a custom tune, you can go in there and adjust the pedal
mapping
so that it's still very tame and drivable. And
No, it feels fantastic. It feels like it drives really good.
Let's try it back in calm mode here. Yep.
And it's like you're just in, your average little street car.
There we go.
No big deal. Super quiet too.
Yeah.
That sounds great, man. And we're talking nearly 100 degrees ambient temps.
Yeah. Can't wait to feel this thing in
fall,
cool fall weather.
Seriously.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yep, most definitely. They're going for a ride. That thing feels really good, man. Really, really good. Boys behave.
Literally felt
We're still on the stock map, and I did the launch controls.
Yeah, X Drive is.
Big difference. Yeah, that's a big difference.
I'm really liking it.
Mr. Paul.
Thank you so much. Great to meet you.
Great
John.
to meet you as well.
Great to meet you too.
Thank you too, man, for being here, videoing all this for us as
All the boys
as
there.
usual.
And Caveman.